right, boys and girls, so happy hump day to you. This is the second part of our lesson 138, the review of final stable syllables and affixes. So go ahead and take this sheet out again, and it's got day 3 written on here, and you can just fold it in half if you would like to. And today I'm actually going to do the odd ones with you. And then you're going to have an opportunity to try to be good detectives on your own using our coding tools to get through this. And so I'm going to start today with Miss Abby. So Abby, I want you to help me with number 11. So boys and girls, we're going to be focusing on final stable syllables and either prefixes or suffixes. So Abby is going to help me with this one. So Abby, looking at our coding tools here and starting with number 1, do we have a suffix or prefix, Abby? Yes, ma'am, you're exactly right. We do not. What about a final stable syllable? Yes, ma'am, we do. S-I-O-N. All right. Look at number 3. Are there any special codings that you see here, Abby? Yes, you're exactly right. There's 2 of them. Yes, ma'am. We have combination ER, and we have a K back on that C because it makes the K sound. Very good. So now we need to look at number 4. Is there a vowel pattern? And remember, we don't even consider the final stable syllable or suffixes we may code. We just look at the section before. And yeah, we have 2 syllables here, so we have to have a vowel pattern. And what is the vowel pattern? Yes, it is a V, C, C, V pattern. And where would you divide this, Abby? Yes, you would divide it between the R and the C, between the 2 consonants. All right, so we have one more vowel, according to number 6, we need to deal with. And because it's a vowel followed by a consonant, we code it how, Abby? Yes, ma'am, it is short. All right, now let's try to say the word. Percussion, percussion, percussion. Where is my accent mark, Abby? Yes, ma'am, it's on this second syllable. Excellent job. All right, and last but certainly not least, Miss Paige, if you would help us do number 13. Paige, we're going to look at our coding tools because that's the way we are good detectives and we code our words correctly. So, Paige, let me ask you, do we have a suffix or a prefix on this word, number 13? No, we don't. What about a final stable syllable? Yes, ma'am, we do. Actually, this is our code word for final stable syllable, T-I-O-U-S, nutritious, shush. Very good, Paige. Thank you for pointing that out. So let's look at number 3 on our coding tools. Is there any other special codings in this word that we need to note or code? No, we don't. What about a vowel pattern, Paige? We have 2 vowels, so we have 2 syllables. So yes, you're right, we do. We have a V-C-C-V pattern. And Paige, tell me where we divide this word. This is divided a little bit differently. Typically, we just automatically think we're going to divide it here. But let's say I did. I'm going to just put a dotted line. If I did put it here, my word would be nutritious. Nutritious. The U is not short, right? It makes a long sound. So I actually code it here. All right? So tell me, Paige, do I put a macron or a brev over this first vowel sound here? You're exactly right. It takes a macron. What about this I here? Now this one's kind of tricky because we learned that a lot of times the vowel or an I that comes before a final stable syllable like T-I-O-U-S, C-I-O-U-S, it will often make the short sound, even though there's not a consonant right after it. So this is how we pronounce the word or code the word, and I'm going to read it. Nutritious. Nutritious. Where is that accent? Nutritious. Yes, ma'am. It is that final, or I'm sorry, it is that second syllable. Very good. Now, I'm going to put all my little straws back in my little container here, and I'm going to draw again to get some help with number 15. All right, let me see who my helper will be. Maximilian. Max, look at this word. Max, can you tell me, do we have a suffix or a prefix here, Max? Nope, we don't. What about a final stable syllable? Yes, we do. T-I-O-U-N, shun. All right, like as in lotion. Max, what about number 3? Any special codings that you see in this word? No, you're right, there aren't any. What about a vowel pattern, Max? We actually have 3 vowels, so we know we have more than one syllable, correct? So you're exactly right. We have a V, C, V, C, V pattern. Now, Max, you help me. Look at number 5. We have to put our division line, and we actually have 2 division lines. So tell me where those go. Yes, sir. Between the P and the U. Very good. And between the U and the L. All right. So now we need to look at number 6. We have to deal with those 3 vowels that are left. So, Max, a vowel followed by a consonant is what? Yes, it's short. Code it with a brev. What about an open accented vowel? Yes, sir. Macron. This one's a little different because it's before the final stable syllable. Well, no, it's not. Why do I keep saying that? Miss Eicher, quit misspeaking. It's long. It makes the A sound. Population. 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 This is the open accented vowel. Oops, I gave it away, Max. Sorry about that. Accent is right here. Population. But thank you for a good job in helping me code that. Now, we're going to look at number 17, and I pick Alexander. Alexandra, help me with this one. This one's a pretty simple one. You're right, there's no affix. You're right again. There is a final stable syllable. Chur, as in picture. Very good, Alexander. What left do I have to do? Okay, because is there any special codings? Are there any special codings? No. Is there a vowel pattern? No. So there's no division line. How do I deal with this U? You got it. You put a macron over it and you accent that syllable. Future. Future. Very good, Alexander. Nice job. All right, and finally, my last odd one for today. Jasper, you get to help us with this one. So Jasper, looking at this word, we have to use our coding tools. That's what a good detective does. Is there a suffix or a prefix? No, there is not. Jasper, what about a final stable syllable? Absolutely. T-I-O-N, lotion, shun. Very good, Jasper. What about any special codings in this word? Yes, there are. There's a K back here on the C. ER is a combination, but or, very nice. Look at number 4. What about a vowel pattern? Yes, there's a long vowel pattern. V, C, C, V, C, C, V. Wow, that was a mouthful, Jasper. How do I go about now dividing it? Yes, between the 2 consonants. Yes, between the next 2 consonants. Good job. Now I've got to deal with this vowel and this vowel. Now, is this conversation? Conversation? Yes, it is. Vowel followed by a consonant is what? Yes, sir. Code it with a brev. It is short. What about this open accented A? Yes. Code it with a macron. Now I'm going to read it for you, Jasper. You tell me where that accent goes. Conversation. Conversation. Yes, it goes over this open accented vowel. Conversation. Now, boys and girls, you are going to code the even ones yourself. Let me make note of something while you're looking here. I see a final stable syllable in both of these words. Oh, and in this word and this word. And in this word. They all have final stable syllables. So be good detectives when you code that. Now, look at your paper again. Do not worry about this section 21. You may read it if you want to. For some reason, we don't have to do anything with it. But on the back, all these words are final stable syllables and affixes. In other words, there's all the words, it contain either a final stable syllable or a prefix or suffix. Some could even contain both. Again, you are going to choose 5. And in your nicest, neatest, cursive handwriting, you are going to write out your sentences. Capital letter, end mark, subject, verb. It makes complete sense. Please don't write so big and huge that you don't have enough lines. I'm going to have paper in your packets, extra paper, just in case you may need some paper to write on. But try to do it here, nice, neat, cursive. 5 sentences, choosing some of these words up here. All right? Love you bunches.